Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be talking about the very basics of trading, and that is the bearish and bullish candles that you should be looking at throughout your charts. So let's jump straight into it. So there is a reason why I'm so small and in the corner. You'll find out in the future slides to come. But yeah, candles are very important when you're trading. It gives you that kind of opportunity to kind of analyze the chart and see where it could be going. And obviously there is bearish and bullish candles, and what that means is bearish, which is a negative term, so it means the stock might be going down, and the bullish ones, which is obviously the other way around, which is going up. The stock chart will be going up, and you'll reflect that with the colours we've got here. The green ones obviously go up and the red ones obviously go down. Very basic knowledge, but basically the candles is what you should really be noticing first if you want to get into technical analysis, if you want to get into trading, etc. So let's jump into some examples of bullish candles. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate the support. I do trading content. I go live every Sunday on a different channel. That'll be linked down below, and we talk about chart analysis, stock market news, earnings reports and that kind of thing. And also don't forget to like the video. It gets me in front of more eyes, so people that are beginning trading can really understand what they're doing, and I feel like I can provide the content to do that. So yeah, like the video, and let's jump into those bullish candles. So I'm going to be looking this way because this is where my screen is. The camera's over here, but anyway, yeah. So these are the bullish candles, and you can see why I'm so small. It's because I would be blocking this candle if not. And we can see here, obviously these are bullish candles. They're all green, which indicates a good positive momentum. And we'll start with the most bullish. Now obviously there's different types of candles that give different types of bullishness. So this one is the most bullish. So the opening price would be down here. So for example that would be $10 and this one would be $15. It's moved up $5 in one candle. No stopping, no wick, just one big full green candle. That is bullish. This indicates a possible move to the upside if it hasn't already, but that's just a general overview of this candle. Now the next bullish in my opinion is this one here, and this is what we call a bottoming tail generally. Okay, so let's dive into this a little bit more. I'm sorry if you can hear drilling. It's never quiet in this place, I swear. So the opening price is obviously here. It went up during this candle. It could be a 1 hour candle, it could be a 1 minute candle, it doesn't really matter. This is just candle analysis. It goes up to the top here and then it pushed all the way down, which would have made this a very red candle, very big red candle. And what that's done is the buyers have come back in, pushed it back up, creating this massive wick, which is also known as the bottoming tail, as I just said, and it's left this little green thing here, which basically indicates, if anything actually, this could be more bullish than this one, because it indicates the buyers that have come in and pushed it all the way back up. And that would probably indicate future movement being green. And the next one we're going to look at is in the middle here, down the bottom, and this is similar to the first one, but it's got a little bit of indecision at the top and the bottom, which means a little bit indecision within the buyers and the sellers. But generally that is a bullish candle. It's nice and full, so we'll move on to the next one. Now this one's obviously a massive indecision. You can see that here, but the buyers have come in from the bottom and the sellers are coming from the top. Again, it doesn't matter what time frame this is. It could be 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, but the buyers have come in and pushed it up, and the sellers have come in and pushed it down, and it's just a very indecisive candle. I believe they call this a doji. I'm not very good with candle names. I just kind of read them on the chart, and I kind of imagine the buyers literally pushing up this candle and the sellers punching it down. A bit weird like that, but that's how I perceive things. Anyway, so yeah, this is basically a very indecisive candle. This is one I would not trade on. This is one that I would look for maybe one of these afterwards, potentially, or obviously a red one, which we'll get to later on. And then the final candle I'll show you on this bullish candle, which is probably the most bearish. And you could probably guess why. So basically the candle has opened here right at the bottom, and at one point it did look like this candle on the top left hand corner. It went all the way up, nice and full, nice and green, thinking fantastic, this is going to be a very bullish movement. But it had other ideas. The sellers came in right at the top, pushed it all the way down, creating that negative bullish candle. Now for me this is a negative candle, even though it's still green. It just shows that these sellers are really coming in really strong, and you would probably expect generally the next candle to be red and maybe the next few to be red. So that's the overview of the bullish candles. Obviously you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. Maybe screenshot this so you can analyze it a little bit more, take it into the charts and have a look yourself. Now we're going to jump into some bearish candles, and this is basically exactly the same thing, but obviously the other way around. So we'll just skim over this. I don't want to dive into too much detail just because I've just done that with the green candles. So nice big red candle. So the opening price was obviously at the top. because obviously it's going down and the closing price is here. Nice big red movement. So for example, if we took the earlier example, this could be $15 and this could be $10. It could have gone down $5 in one strong move. Now moving on to the next candle, we've got this again very negative candle because the sellers have come right down, pushed it, and I said before this could actually be more but bearish than this one, and that's just simply because you can see the active momentum within the sellers. It's come all the way up here, it's tried to be bullish, it's tried to be green, and the sellers have just gone no. Again, that punching motion down, push that candle down, and we have a very small kind of red candle down here, but with massive topping tail, which obviously means the sellers are here. They're here to do business basically. And then the next few candles you may expect to be red. So that is a very, very bearish candle. And then going on to this one, obviously this is the indecisiveness, a little bit of a wick at the top, a little bit of a wick at the bottom, and that is just an indecisive candle. I wouldn't trade on that. Likewise with this one at the top right hand corner as well. Basically the sellers have come in, the buyers have come in, and it's just very flat. It could be, obviously the block could be here, it could be here, but generally when you have a small block like this, I don't trade it, other people do of course. It can sometimes indicate a change of trend, but that's just not how I trade generally. But if there's probably a few videos on the internet that will tell you that. So it could actually indicate a change of trend. Because of the indecisiveness, it could just be like, okay, we're pivoting now, that kind of pivoting candle. But generally that is an indecisive candle and I just stay away from it. And last but not least, we have this kind of bottoming tail, which is the bullish of all these bearish candles. That's because the buyers have come in. As you can see, the candle was opened at the top here, it's pushed down, but at one point this candle was looking like this, a nice big full red candle. And obviously the buyers have come back in, pushed it up, which may indicate the next few candles being green and perhaps a change of momentum, a change of direction, and this could be a bottom in inverted commas of the stock, which is quite clear when you actually look at this candle. So the buyers are coming in, it's very strong, etc. So that's the kind of overlook of bullish and bearish candles. I hope you can kind of understand it, and I want to give you a little bit of homework and maybe leave it down in the comments below. And that is a tip. Basically, I want you to screenshot a random chart, analyze every single candle. Now, obviously, I want you to take out the name, I want you to take out the time frame, and just literally just look at the candles. It could be a 1 minute chart, it could be a 1 hour chart, it could be a weekly chart for all I care. But just take a screenshot, have a look at the candles and analyze it, annotate it, understand the candles and what the movement is, and it gives you a little bit of an understanding of where that possible price action might be going, and obviously you might see it there in front of you on that particular chart. Yeah, that is it for this video. Just bullish and bearish candles, nice and easy to understand. If you did like this video, obviously smash the like button on this and subscribe for more trading content, and watch the video in the top right hand corner ready to go for the next trading video. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.